Okay, here we go again with another one. This time I've got a bit more information. It's regarding donors and donor procurement for the stem cells, for the transplant, for that kind of thing. Okay, so basically what has happened now, just recently, I want to send out a huge shout out to my brother, Roy. Thank you very much. He's come forward and he's offered to match, to see if he's a possible match for me for stem cells, and I'm grateful for that. It really, yeah, it makes your heart bubble. Okay, if you know what I mean. It's the warm fuzzy feeling. People who went to the army will know what the nugget feeling means, and that's what it feels like. Okay, so for me, that's what this feels like. But regardless of that, because of the stage I am in the process, we have started with donor procurement, and unfortunately there was no local donors for me. So we had to go and look on the International Donor Registry. We did find two that were full matches for me, full compatible, whatever. The delays were because of my medical aid and all those things associated, the red tape, the bureaucracy, authorizations. That's the biggest issue with these things. Okay, so that's been the biggest delay because of this. If it weren't for that, I probably would have had my transplant done already. But okay, things are what they are and things happen the way they're supposed to. So in this case, what I am now doing is I'm still having my brother tested to see if he is a compatible match. Because it can happen that in this process, the international donor still has the option of pulling out. This is a reality. They can pull out, they can deny, or their situation in life changes. We don't have control over those things. So these things do happen. So in that event, it's always nice to have a second option, third option, and so on. But they have to be proper matches. In this case, with my brother approaching now, which he probably will be my best match locally, I'll have to restart this whole process again, and I just don't have the time. This process could take another 6 to 8 weeks before we get anywhere. In the meantime, my overseas donor will then just disappear because he'll most probably be used by someone else who's in need of, if he's a match to someone else. So these are the realities of the way things happen when you don't take action when you're supposed to. Okay, and the repercussions are huge. It does impact people's lives. But regardless, this is information you can use going forward. If you find yourself in the same position as I am now, get people to, even the ones that approach it that are not possible matches, get them tested as soon as possible if they want to, and see if they are probable matches. Because once you know that they're a probable match, that's when the real process starts about getting you actually matched to the I want to say victim, but it's not a victim, the patient, okay, me. So all donors out there who want to donate to your loved ones, to your friends, whoever you want to do it for, get yourself matched to see if you are compatible. That's the model of this story, okay? Get yourself matched. Once you know who you are, at least you're giving the patient options. So if it's an international donor versus a local donor, it has a huge impact on costs. And hence, the reason why I'm having a foundation campaign, for my foundation, a campaign drive to fund. Because the shortfalls on this experience, just the procurement for the international donor is going to run at 1.5 million rand, because it gets paid in dollars. Okay? So you can just imagine, just the procurement part of this is 1.5 million rand. Well, that's the quote I've got. You know what you can do with 1.5 million rand? It's not a joke. Okay, so take that as a piece of food for thought. The evidence is there. It's not a cheap exercise, and if you can do it in a way that can be more efficient and more economical, by all means, get it done. And that's why local is lekker. Okay, I'm South African and proud. Peace.